Hey everyone, welcome to another $1,000 strap search. I've got my $1,000 in singles here and I'm about to show you what I found. But before I do, let's talk about this week's tip. Now, this week's tip actually came from one of my subscribers. I want to thank Rocky Superstar for sending me this link. This was incredible. People have talked about it in the past, and I didn't have a place to go with it, so I didn't really bring it up. But I am aware of it, and now with the website, you will be too. So let me just take these out of the way for a second, and let me show you what we're talking about. When you're collecting star notes, you really want to be on the lookout for the 2013 stars because there was a little bit of a mistake. No two notes are supposed to have the same serial number. However, in the 2013 series, they printed the same serial numbers at the Washington, D.C. Printing and the Fort Worth Bureau as well. Let's see, in 2014 and 2016, the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, the governmental body responsible for printing U.S. currency, mistakenly printed two identical 6.4 million note print runs of $1 bills. That means that there are 6.4 million pairs of bills with matching serial numbers. To date, only 9 pairs have been matched. The matched pairs are estimated to be worth anywhere from $20,000 to $150,000, depending on the condition and the serial number. Now, this is the Zegers Winograd project. Okay, what these guys are trying to do is put a way for people that find these notes to match them with other people who have the notes. Now, here's the project criteria, of course. Bill must say series of 2013. Bill must have a B Federal Reserve seal right there. That is for New York, if I recall. Serial number must end with a star. And the serial number must be between 1 and 250,000 or 3.2 million and 9.6 million. So those are the requirements for the bill. Now, if you happen to find one of these, you can submit your note to the project. And if someone has your pair, well, you guys can team up, put that thing out for sale, and split a large chunk of money when the thing finally sells. So once again, I want to thank Rocky Superstar for sending me this link. I'm going to put this link in the description as well to help you guys out. And let's see, just so you can see it right here. There it is. This says the silverpicker.com/ZW project. That's this particular website. So once again, I'll try to put a link in the description, but I want to make sure you can see it right there. So that way, even if I am a computer moron, which I am, you can still see it right there and plug it in for yourself. Okay, anyway, good luck to all you guys out there. I'm sure everybody is just going to pause this video now and go scrambling through their 2013 stars to see if they've got any. All right, got my 1,000 in singles. Let's take a peek at what I found this week. Starting off with a Where's George note. Where's George? You know how much I love my Where's George notes. I'll be logging this as soon as I'm done with the video, and I'll find out where it's been and put it back in circulation. Remember, Where's George notes? Don't send them back to the bank. Spend them. Keep them in circulation so other people can find them and log in as well. Found a trinary. 1s, 3s, and 4s on this one. It's pretty old, pretty ratty. 1s, 5s, and 6s. Got writing on it. 2006, but probably going back. 1s, 3s, and 8s on this one. 1s, 4s, and 6s here. Quads. Got quad 7s, and it's got the 5th, so that's kind of neat. Quad 7s on here as well. Quad 9s. And quad 9s again. Then we find this week's stars. This one's really crisp. High hopes for that. 2017 as well, not quite as nice. Yeah, and their conditions are deteriorating now. 2013 on this one. This one's been around for a while. This one's in much better shape, much better paper quality, like the brightness. 2013. 2006 star. Yeah, I just wanted to check something here. What was that? 2013 B. Huh. I should set that aside. That could be one of the notes. All right. Anyway, that's funny that just happened to turn up like that. I didn't even notice because I didn't do my star notes yet, so I didn't pay too much attention other than the fact that it was a star. So let's take a quick peek. Is that what we were talking about? Wouldn't that be something? It should be B star between 032 and 096. That's between 032 and 096. This has got potential to be one of those notes. Wouldn't that be amazing if I just found half of a 12,000, or what did it say? How much money was this potentially worth? Where is it on here? 150K. In this condition, I don't think it's going to be 150K, but if that was worth 10K, wouldn't that be amazing? All right. Anyway, when I go through my stars, I will be making another video on that one, I guess. All right. Let's see. Another star note here. 2013, 2006 star note. And then we get to the older notes. 2001. Another 2001. I started saving these. This one's in pretty rough shape. 2001, much better shape on that one. 1999, bright color, crisp paper. That's a good one. Another 1999, not quite as nice. Another 99. 1995. Not a web note. That one's really rough shape. Another 95. Another rough shape note. Paper quality is good. It's just got so many creases and so much schmutz on it. Probably not a keeper. 1995 there as well. And the oldest note in the group, 1993. And of course, you can see something in a holder, and you can see based on the note above it that the one in the holder is in much better condition. What is that one? The find of the week. Found another radar. 2017 radar 182778281. Reads the same forward and back. You can just follow in on those digits. 1827. So yeah, radar reading front to back. Same front to back as back to front. Finding one of these is a 1 in 10,000 shot, essentially, because there are any random numbers for the first 4, but then there are 10,000 combinations for the second 4. So there's only one combination of those 10,000 to actually make it a radar. So yeah, 1 in 10,000 shot. It's in really good shape. So that was a great find. So what did I pull out from my box this week? Well, I'm almost finished up with my Canadian notes. What I've got here is the first issue of the 1954 $5 Canadian note. Now, a $5 Canadian note from 1954, what this note means is this is the first note that features Queen Elizabeth. Before this, King George was on all the money. Queen Elizabeth took over, and in 54, her imagery was put on all the notes, all the coinage, all of the money in general. Now, the person who did the engraving on this note, well, before you even get that far, when you talk about Canada notes, Canada has a law that says anything written in English must also be written in French. So everything on the note is written both ways. And since I never took French, I am not even going to attempt at butchering all of the French that's on here. Take a quick peek at the back, too. Now, this looks to me like that is Canada. That is, when I think of Canada, this is what I think of. Similar to the way I think of how Alaska would look, how I'd think northern Minnesota, which is southern Canada. Yeah, that is just a really cool illustration of Canadian wildlife there. All right, but we're back to the front. The $5 Canadian note. Now, when they took the picture, I don't want to say they took the picture, when the engraver engraved the picture, he copied it as he saw. And what happened was, if you look at the Queen, if you look at her ear and then look immediately to the right of her ear, you'll see a big white blotch. Think of that white blotch as a nose. And above the nose, you'll see 2 eye sockets. Below the nose, you can see the mouth. And then you can see the 2 horns. This is known as one of the Devil's Head notes. The 1954 Canada notes, the first issue that was put out, had what's called the Devil's Head. You can see that there. Now, a lot of people saw that and went, wait a second, that's not right. We can't have that. So they ended up reprinting the notes. And when they reprinted the notes, this is what came out. And if you take a peek at this one, you can see they just simply darkened everything compared to how the Devil's Head is right there. Looks like it's slightly bigger in picture as well. But yeah, by darkening all those areas, that eliminated the vision of the Devil's Head and satisfied all the people. So I've got the Devil's Head and I've got the replacement note. Now, when I say replacement note, these are not star notes. This is just the next series. And you can see the image on the back here much clearer. This note's in really nice shape, so That one I really like. I also like the blue. It's cool seeing the blue on here as well. So having the pair of fives, the blue notes like that, both with the devil's head and without, that's just a cool piece of my collection. So I wanted to make sure to get this out there since I've completed this far. All right, guys, that's what I've got for you this week. If you learned anything new, hit that like button. If you like what you see and you want to see more, please subscribe. I'm getting closer and closer to that 1,000 subscriber mark. I do my best to answer all the comments out there. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys again next week.